freedom comes at a cost, just like everything else. Freedom is not free. And just because you're not behind a jail cell in physical bars doesn't mean you're free. We become prisoners of our own mind. We become trapped in our own mind, and our subconscious mind controls our outer reality. You could be programming your subconscious mind into negative programs, doubts, worries, things that are keeping you enslaved mentally and also physically, because it starts in the head here. Everything that you see outside, externally in this reality, started from inside, started from internally. So if you're keeping yourself a prisoner of your own mind, then most likely you're not doing anything in this external reality. The idea of freedom being available to everyone at birth sounds like a utopic idea. Sounds like it should be the ideal and standard, but we all know that's not the truth. Being free should be your birthright, but you have to fight for it. You have to stand for it. It will not be given to you, and you will be tested for your strength on how much you want that freedom. So when you see other people going against the grain, or if you knew a specific person that changed over the years because he's finding himself, she's finding herself, don't judge that person because you're in the jail cell. Don't judge that person because they're out of their mind. As Ye said, I never live in fear. I'm too out of my mind. So many people are trapped in their mind. And once you're trapped in the mind, you won't go anywhere in the real world. Don't think something from the sky is just going to fall in your lap and bless you with the life you deserve. Don't think your boss is going to pay you how much you really deserve. Nobody's really going to pay you what you're worth except you. You doing the work you were sent here to do on this universe. See, you were sent here to fight for your freedom and find out what actually makes you free. Because what makes one person free won't make the other person free. We all have a different definition of freedom, and it is all subjective to the individual. Once you find your definition of freedom, and once you do things that actually frees you, not freeze you, you don't want to be stagnant, right? Once it gets you going, you keep doing it. Do you have the courage to keep going? Do you have the confidence to keep going? Or will you become a prisoner to everybody else's opinion? Will you become a prisoner to what everybody else is doing? Or will you go outside the box and live the life you were sent here to live? See, the whole world is depressed because we're going off of someone else's program. We're going off of someone else's program expecting to be free. Expecting to live the life that we were sent here to be, but that life will not be given to us at the discretion of another man. It won't be given to us at the discretion of a corporate company who has goals of dominating the world, who have goals of cutting down their expenses as low as possible and selling goods as high as possible. You can never attain freedom unless you're at the top end of the hierarchy. And are most of us at the top end of the hierarchy? What are we going to do to change the life we're currently living? Are we going to pray and hope for pay raises for the rest of our life for 40 more years until we retire at 65 and then we'll get peanuts till the day we die? Who wants to wait to be rich until they're 65? Or even if money doesn't motivate you, money doesn't free you, who wants to have their artwork be exploited and then not have any type of return for it? You do an artwork, you have it in an art show, and you have all these culture vultures surrounding your artwork, just not even passionate about the artwork. They just see it as a profit. They see it as money. Does that free you because of the money to give you, I want you to find what's freedom for you. What is freedom for you, and do what makes you free. But in the same time, as long as we do what makes us free, we have to learn how to monetize our freedom. We have to learn how to monetize what makes us feel better in the morning, what wakes us up in the morning, what keeps us going. So don't listen to anybody's definition of freedom or success. Stop living out of other people's definitions and create your own. When you create your own definitions and your own standards of life, then life becomes easier. Life rewards you because you understand what you're looking for. You understand what you're working towards, and you understand yourself even more. Because when you live off other people's program, it clouds your judgment. It clouds your perception to see straight. Because if you don't really feel what he or she say that's free, that makes you free, and you fall along with it either way, then you're just stabbing your own self in the foot. Don't be scared to go with your own logic. Don't be scared to go with your own ideals, because we're all philosophers. We're all stars. It's just those who are famous had more confidence, support, and determination with their philosophies. So freedom is also a state of mind. It's not just a physical reality. And a lot of people are not free in their physical mind. Their mind is trapped, locked in a cage with a gold lock on it. You could be a millionaire, but your mind is not free. You don't have the courage to leave the plantation and start your own network. You're afraid that they might come and get you. You just have golden handcuffs. Although you, excuse me, although your bank account is high, you just have golden handcuffs. You're still enslaved because you're not free. You appear free to people who has less than you, but you know deep down inside, when you go to bed, when you go to sleep at night, you're not free. So let us define what freedom is for us. Free your mind, and once you free your mind, you could free the actions that follow that free mind. You're no longer bound by your mind, but you're more passionate and being more controlled by the destination you see in the near future. So keep your eye on the prize, and don't worry about the naysayers. Don't worry about what anybody else has to say. So if you enjoyed this video, like, share, comment, subscribe, and until next time, you guys be well.